Most foods come with a clear warning. Eat them quickly or throw them away. Bread grows mold, fruit rots, and even canned goods eventually expire. Yet honey breaks the rules in the most epic way possible. Honey can sit on a shelf for years, decades, even centuries, and remain unchanged. And the craziest part is this is completely natural. To understand why, we have to look at what makes food spoil. Microorganisms like bacteria, yeast, and mold feed on food, multiply, and release waste that wrecks smell, taste, and texture. Warmth, moisture, and oxygen are their best friends. Most foods have plenty of usable water, so once microbes move in, decay is inevitable. Honey flips the script by creating a fortress where these organisms cannot survive. It is not because honey lacks nutrients. It is loaded with sugars. What it lacks is usable water. On average, honey contains only about 17 to 18% water, and that water is tightly bound to sugar molecules. This creates a low water activity environment. Even if a wandering bacterium or mold spore lands in honey, it gets dehydrated almost instantly. Water rushes out of the cell through osmosis, the cell shrinks and dies. In simple terms, honey pulls the life out of anything trying to grow inside it. But this is just one layer of the defense. Honey is also acidic, with a pH ranging between 3.2 and 4.5, similar to vinegar or citrus juice. Most bacteria prefer neutral conditions, so honey's acidity messes with their enzymes and essential reactions, slowing or stopping them entirely. Low water and high acidity form a double barrier that makes honey a brutally unfriendly place for spoilage. Now here is where the bees turn science into art. Nectar collected from flowers is mostly water and would spoil quickly if left alone. Inside the bee's body, enzymes are added to the nectar. One of the most important is glucose oxidase. When nectar is deposited into honeycomb cells, this enzyme reacts with glucose and oxygen to produce gluconic acid and hydrogen peroxide. Gluconic acid boosts honey's acidity, while hydrogen peroxide acts like a mild antiseptic that helps kill bacteria that might survive the other defenses. Bees then fan their wings to evaporate excess moisture. The water content drops, sugars concentrate, and nectar becomes honey. Finally, bees cap the cells with wax, sealing the honey and protecting it from outside moisture. If you are loving this kind of science and nature storytelling, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into everyday wonders. The power of sugar here is wild. Honey is about 80% sugars, mainly glucose and fructose. That high concentration creates intense osmotic pressure that causes plasmolysis in microorganisms. Their cell structures get damaged and reproduction stops. This is why honey has been used historically to preserve foods and even treat wounds. Its ability to inhibit bacterial growth is not an accident. It is baked into its chemistry and the behavior of bees. Now, the idea that honey lasts forever is not entirely myth, but it does come with conditions. Store honey sealed, dry, and away from excessive heat, and it remains chemically stable for a very long time. Its flavor, aroma, and color may slowly change, but it does not rot like other foods. Ancient honey found in tombs survive because it was sealed and protected from humidity, and the same principles apply today. Modern jars of honey, when properly stored, can remain edible indefinitely. Mid-video question for you. Do you think honey should even have expiration dates? And what is the oldest honey you have seen or used? Drop a comment and let's start a conversation about how you store it and why you trust it. Food safety organizations often put dates on honey, but those dates are about quality, not safety. Honey does not become dangerous with age. It may lose some subtle flavors or aromas over time, but the science says its defenses hold. Low moisture deprives microbes of life. Acidity disrupts their survival. Enzymes create natural antiseptics. Sugar locks away usable water. Even the bees' wing fanning and wax sealing play a role, turning fragile nectar into a stable food designed to endure. No preservatives are added, and no special tricks are required beyond keeping it sealed and dry. Honey lasts because it was meant to last. In a world where most things are temporary, a simple jar of honey stands as a quiet exception.